Hi, everyone. I'm Pastor Kyle, your host for these daily devotionals for Holy Week. The purpose of these, as I've said every day so far, the purpose of these devotionals is to give you a few minutes to slow down and think about what this season, what Easter, what the resurrection of Jesus really means for you. Each day, we'll pick up some ideas from the sermons that I preached through this season to help draw our hearts closer to Jesus. Also, as I've said it every other day so far, don't forget to pray about a friend or a family member that you can bring to an Easter service. Let's share the hope of Jesus. Let's share the message, the gospel, the good news of the resurrection. Let's share that together. So let's jump into day 3, a quiet betrayal. Our scripture for today is going to come from John chapter 13, verse 27. It's a heavy one. Listen to this. After Judas ate the piece of bread, Satan entered him. So Jesus told him, "What you're doing, do quickly." That's a hard one, right? So here's our thought for today. Judas' betrayal and what he did to Jesus, that wasn't done in a rage, was it? He did it quietly. And then if you remember, how did he do when he finally showed back up in the garden, now full betrayal mode? What did he betray Jesus in that moment with? A kiss. So betrayal often begins in the subtle corners of our hearts, of your heart, of my heart. It shows up in unmet expectations or maybe unrepented sins or desires. And that truth, that quiet truth reminds us that sin, it might start out small, but it's going to end heavy. And so we need to be aware of that. We need to think, okay, what is in my heart? What is maybe nobody knows about? Nobody even thinks that I would be thinking that or want to do that. But it's just this quiet place in my heart where I've got something that's growing that can potentially damage me and those that I love. Right? So just for today, reflect on this. What small compromises might be growing into something dangerous in your soul? Right? What have we tucked inside there that we're just feeding little by little? It's not, and remind you, it's not a shame question. This is just a question of saying, okay, God, what you want me to be free of this kind of stuff. So what's in there that I need to be aware of? So here's your simple prayer for today to help you with this. Search me, Lord. Help me confess and turn from the quiet things that pull me from you. That right there is a beautiful thing. Go check out Psalm 139. That's about God knowing us. But in there, he says this prayer. He says, Lord, search me and know me, because he doesn't want to indulge in the things that are going to damage him and harm him, sinful things. It's such a beautifully powerful prayer to go and just think about just for today. Well, I look forward to seeing you for day 4 tomorrow of Holy Week. Thanks for joining me today.